Role-playing Notimagames returns.
Yep.
Woo!
We're doing a Disco Elysium.
Yeah, more Disco Elysium.
And this time we're going to have a...
Whoa!
The hell was that? I have no idea. That was
We've
something...
we've already got our first technical difficulty. That was the game loading up sounds at the same time. That's what we get for saving in the middle of a strike.
Yeah. And
But,
this time it's going to be me and Ryan, and Steph's going to be with us for this one.
Yeah, Steph's here as a guest.
And do nothing.
Well, last time we talked to that big butch git there, and you can't see what I'm hovering over on my screen. Never mind. But yeah,
it says the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. Yeah, where we were last we were looking at trying to resolve a strike, violently, peacefully, or otherwise. We do have some other tasks. We have a look at our tasks. No, that's our inventory. This is our task list. A lot of this we can't do because nothing's highlighted white. If it's highlighted white, it means we can re-roll it.
Okay.
But we can't. So yeah. So Steph's here, and he's here as a guest. You can watch and enjoy and react to some of the weird ass conversation. Speaking of weird ass conversations, we've got a bag full of plastic.
Oh yeah, we need to go to the...
Should we make the... Yeah, we need to go to the frit.
Yeah, let's go to the frit, and that's the shop I was thinking of saying.
Yeah.
We never went to the frit.
We can sell our plastic here. But Steph's here. He's going to provide some over-rolling. So we roll every check, mostly.
Well, white checks. Red checks are a bit of a...
Yeah, red checks are a little different, but we usually, more often than not, do decide to roll red checks as well. But a lot of the conversations in this game can require can help you in those rolls. Steph's got 3 overroll tokens. At any point in the conversation, if he sees a white check, which he'll be able to see because it's got a white check box,
welcome to Frit. Feel free
we'll let Frit do what she's doing with her silly little crown hat visor thing. Yeah. Steph can use one of his tokens to force us to roll the white check, whether it succeeds or not.
Do we get to do the loadout thing first, or does it just...
No, at any point.
It just
if in that
happens.
conversation, if he sees that white check, he can tell us to roll it. And he can do that 3 times in this session.
Okay.
And every guest will be able to do that if we get more guesses. There's a yappy dog outside. But conceptualization is saying, what's that magazine she's reading?
Well, what are you reading?
Yeah.
I mean this.
She looks at the cover boasting a colourful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic tap on the girls kissing. She pops her raspberry flavoured bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
Before we go on, what is this frit?
I don't know. Frit?
She shrugs. And what is frit? Actually, yeah, why is it written with 3 T's?
Yeah.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Okay, let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Oh, good. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
Yeah, that's a good question.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does. This is important. By important, we mean we saw a door, we want to open it.
Yep.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism. Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay. She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body, please?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really? Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little? No, I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? Okay. She scratches her nose.
How long has it been now?
I don't know. Really long?
It's been about a week.
Yeah. Thank you for your help.
You.
Oh
So-
yeah, thank you for your help.
Yeah, that was.
Hmm.
I'm surprised we haven't had a nicotine thing.
Yeah. This is what we want. The tar machine stands in the corner. 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Insert your bottles.
Got 60 Royale.
Wow. No, we got 60 cents.
Oh, 60 cents.
Yeah. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
I was waiting for electrochemistry.
Fucking electrochemistry.
Oh, do you want to show Steph the skill? Do
Is this about the question?
The what?
you want to show Steph the electrochemistry screen thing? The points.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah,
So
that's the
Steph,
skill
this
ups.
is our fractured psyche.
Okay.
There's a load of skill points split into 4 groups. And this is what we need to get my coat. Savoir faire. I want my coat.
I know, it's just dangling there, Nick, you know.
Yeah, we need another 80 skill points before we can put another point in. So, we've collected some bottles.
Frit was no use.
We've found out that there isn't a warehouse.
But there is a back room.
From Frit. Yeah. We can't get to that back room, mind. No. So, shall we go try and see if we can solve a strike?
Well, yeah, we talked to the scab side of it.
So
I think we need to...
we've talked to him, so there's no point in talking to him again. We finished that conversation with him.
Yep.
So call me Manana. Manana. I want a bunch of bananas. Scab? Asks the man with jolly eyes, tilting his head. Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Wave your fist.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
Okay.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Oh, okay.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the strife?
So the RCM is the police service in this sort of destroyed world. There was an incident that happened before the 50s. Why everything's all sort of ruined. So, yeah.
I need to investigate. I'm investigating the murder.
Okay.
Let's go about the murder first.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Whisper.
I kind of want to whisper and I have no idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing. He whispers back. That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. He thinks and then decides. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way. I'm a bit short on money right now. How can you give me some of it? Oh, sure thing, my friend. I can help you out. He flips a coin towards you. It's a red check for hand-eye coordination. 42%, even odds.
Is that too bad?
Oh yeah!
Woo!
5 experience. The coin lands into your hand as if it had always belonged there. The swallow returns. Appreciated.
Yeah.
1 real.
Yeah. 1 whole real.
83 real and 8 cents to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue here. So he's always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to he nods at the protesters.
Yeah, so
So the winter's fat is slowly running through out and all. But still better than scabbing though.
unions. What? The union has problems getting by? No, actually.
Oh, Bit like
Never mind.
nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter, is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
Every little helps. We'll do a bit of a test go.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs. He looks at them in disbelief. Okay, so there seems to be two. So there's the Union, which seem to be striking, and there's also the scabs, which are striking. So they're two separate factions, both wanting the same thing. Except one wants better pay and the other just wants to work.
Yeah, what's this strike about anyway?
Good thing to know about what strikes are. You know, serious business. He smiles. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first. Big boss, him.
Yeah, the Union guy.
Suggestion says he's a chatty guy, wants to talk about the strike, return once you met the Union boss and are on a better footing with the organisation.
You need to know what's behind the gate.
Yeah, I'm exploring. My friend, I respect the right to roam, the open range of ways. He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. What, does this mean that you can let me through the gate? I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask. The passage grants itself.
So if we go upstairs...
Oh, logic, you're asking the right questions. If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Seminese supremacist there.
That big beefy bastard.
Yeah. He points to the bridge above the gates. Walk right past him.
Right.
Yeah, right. Then press the button to unlock the door.
Simple enough. Not.
Then go past him again. And you enter the harbour through the office. Esther! So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation. Or you can convert to his Seminese supremacist worldview, or he strokes his moustache. Maybe it actually is completely impossible. Well, I've got to ask if anyone has bested him in a physical confrontation.
Okay.
Not yet, no. He fixes his eyes on you, evaluating your prowess. He's incredibly strong.
No shit.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister. Wait. Have we named my fists Dexter and Sinister?
I think so.
Oh my god. Have any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. Well,
Yeah. So we need to talk to the thingy leader now. Oh yeah.
let's save.
Just in case it crashes again.
So what have we got up here? Oh,
We have a door.
a notice. In case of strike, press button behind guard. And we got a door. Hermetically sealed door, locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one.
Yeah, and by looks of it, it goes out to the other side if you can get it open. But we
Now, to get round the back of that, we need to grab my coat.
Yeah. So are we talking to the big beefy dude, or are we going downstairs?
We can't get in through the gate. The only option really is either to completely disregard the strike and go west, or we at least speak to the dude.
Yeah, we'll speak to the dude, I think, for now. And Hovercop's progressing nicely.
Yep, 53%. Okay, he's got a harem of girls. Your body betrays your degeneracy. Oh my god.
He's whole.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What is that accent? The young woman at the giant
I don't
side
know,
agrees.
but she reminds me of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Mr. M.
I don't know what's going on, Mr. J.
Okay. Say nothing, size him up first. No. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbour. I don't think he really cares, but
We'll
we
try
can go with
fourth.
it.
That is precise the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul.
Raz Al Ghul? His face contorts in disgust as if he was smelling a dead rat. To be honest, my character could probably sniff his armpits and well, rats would be dead.
Probably.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Can I pay attention here to option number 2? Smell your breath. Kim, is it really so bad? You're right, I'm an alcoholic, now I need to enter the harbour. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul, I just drink a little on the weekends.
You're right, I am alcoholic. I need to get into the house.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around.
Okay.
The influence of the ham sandwich race.
The ham sandwich race.
Okay.
I am police and I need you to comply now. Or the race stuff is unimportant here, I just need you to help me to do my job, please.
Try to.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen.
The Occidental
They were
Haplogroup.
once a noble and powerful race.
Oh. Were.
You gave the world eugenics,
Oh no.
electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles.
Yeah, you find out
I guess only one of those was
You
good.
made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and
Because eugenics is not good.
Mm.
you dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers.
Potato obsessed.
Now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Pop culture? Pop culture's
You will
cool.
be superseded. Isn't that
Oh,
right?
the camera zoomed in.
It
Mm.
is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Okay.
Interfacing. There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbour. Yeah, we've seen that button. Are they trying to suggest that we could do this quickly?
Possibly.
Come on, I just need to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the general France from entering the army.
Maybe we could just sort of agree with him. You're right about all this, now I just need to let you... I need you to let me go into the harbour. He's right.
Yeah.
But it's a sucky race. We fucked up.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great
Wait, no. That never solves anything.
bring
It's
the
5
boats
years of
to
fighting and then we blame Germany.
and to Boogie Street,
Yeah.
and we will pulverize you. When you are gone,
Boogie
we will
Street.
build a museum. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul. You'll be lovely.
Ooh.
Inside,
So an 83.
you will stock the odes to
I-
homosexuality,
Mm.
art, and your microcephalus.
I feel it's bad, but we need to subscribe to his advanced race theory.
Mm.
I mean, the other thing is to attempt to knock him out, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Success!
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff. Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races there are. Or are there? Do you? The lieutenant looks at you. Whisper.
Yeah, this is for a thing.
Yeah, this is for the thing. The lieutenant looks towards the harbour's electronic door and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
Oh dear.
You are obviously a liberal, Zeolite. The man tells him. A polyculturist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. Ah, shit, I've just realised by subscribing to this guy's theory, we're now being a racist to Kim.
Oh, bollocks.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pedestry. Which one do you need education on? The vile CF race cauldron of pedestry, please.
Can do. Can.
Sounds like you just walked into the Ministry of Magic and asked for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does. He does not look surprised. Well, yeah, of course not. When you talk about, yeah, there's race A and race B and the vile, infamous race C, you're kind of...
Drawn to see first.
Yeah. You need to first learn about type A and B to appreciate the depravity of the chimeric races. Okay. Yeah, I mean, otherwise, Mr. M. The woman twirls her hair. It just won't make any sense.
So we'll start with A then.
Yeah, type A. Those are the Seminents. Oh, him. The Aropagite and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. Well, that's not me, because my smile is permanently fixed to my face.
Yep.
I suffer from the expression.
Yeah.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stad Skanal and Redefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. Leprechauns.
Dutch leprechauns.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Who are type A then, in your view? The Vespertines and the Messenians of Vesper and Messina. The ancient Metorians of Matteo by the god. Oh my god, right, you know what?
Continue
The other
for
large
that.
amount of blah 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 blah, glandular problem, la da da. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to Mexicans.
Oh.
El Mariachi music. And eat toxic mince. Oh my god. As proven by the Mount and the I continue receiving wisdom.
Yeah.
The Aperjaz, slick, long-headed, 70s, a powerful he falls silent, complimenting the he's fallen silent. He's in 4. Push the button.
Yeah.
Success. Nature was not capable of more. Jesus. Right, type B. Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the Great Race, the Kodakos and the The Kodakos of Grad, Yugo, Zimesk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
European.
You said Kodakos. I've been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions. Yes, to the untrained eye, the Bikoji appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich.
Wait. That makes more sense.
So basically, if we're white and we blush a bit, we're a ham sandwich.
That kind of makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting to figure this shit out.
Indeed. And the virtual as you mentioned, blah blah. 2 makes to know right from wrong. 82,000. Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have a very little idea of what's happening, but that seems a little off. Revolution sounds like it's perpetual. I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long now. Number 3?
Yeah, 3.
The revolution came to paranoia, hallucinations, revolution, fatal familiar insomnia, prime component of the potato plant. Irish.
Yeah.
Now back to this. Type CF, our failed chimeric experiment. Mixed race.
Yeah.
Lesser races like the Mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and Semines. Yeah,
It's mixed race.
yeah. Logic. It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring. Okay. Then there is the Seminokojic Chimera. Are you sure you wish to? Yes. Kojic actually are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man racial scientist. Oh my. You know what? It would have been probably better to try and punch him.
Well,
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory? You understand
Yes.
nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not been even worded the mystery, let alone solve it. How do I word? Oh, Oh. Okay, we'll have to come back later.
oh dear.
We've got ourselves something in the fort cabinet. I mean, we could still punch him.
Steph, do you want
Nope.
Okay, he's
to? I'm not a huge fan of the physical combination with that big fuck off git.
okay. What do you want to go for?
I'm thinking about this mug.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
What are the tattoos for?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put this into the trash lately?
Yeah.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Well, let's ask him about that tattoos then.
Yeah. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. He gestures towards the lorryman down the street. I am not. Yeah, and that racist cunt. I'm not like them. I'm the craniometric perfection. Oh, right, he's a racist that's above other racists.
Of course.
Is he a racist that's not racist, but everyone's racist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. That's craniometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance. Correct. Oh, You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Yeah, we can.
Don't be vulgar. White honor has nothing to do with this. The race enigma runs deeper than that. He turns his eyes towards the harbour, seemingly bored with you. But you still serve them. Mr. Clare is a man of vision, and means he has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race naivety. What? Yeah, whatever. Also, to serve his noble, it takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam, or my jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
4.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? Have you picked them up from rock and roll songs? I've gotten it from disco, actually. Offshoots of the Semines people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race, but what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Semines race.
Who are the Semines anyway?
Oh, no. The South Island race, Abilene Group A4A, 4,000 years before you, indigenous people.
The natives.
Yeah, so you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol? I am a descendant, the narrow street, so you did not come from the islands?
Ah.
No, I have heard about it. On the radio.
So
You're not really Semines, you're just from Revachol.
yeah.
I am from Coron. He changes tactics. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Semines strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, culture will dominate the world. I'm strapping. I wonder if I made him more angry, it would have been harder to knock him out.
What do you think about this game? It isn't going to be fun, but
I think this races is better than the last, but the next races will be the really good one. That will be the.
That'll
do
be
you
our
know?
lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes. Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. He leans in to inspect a protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone. The lieutenant does not flinch. You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Oh, he doesn't mind him then.
Yeah, well, we don't have another, 30 minutes to go over that funky race classification again.
No.
Oh good, it's auto-saved. However,
You'll save anyway, just to make sure.
yes. So, we have something else to put in the thought cabinet now.
Advanced
Advanced race theory. So while we have this, it will take another hour and 45 minutes, and we will have one less drama.
Okay.
Well, to get through the damn gate without punching him, that's what we've got to do. We spent so long in that conversation with him that our hobo cop went up 12%.
Do we need to talk to the girls, or are we just leaving the girls alone?
I can't talk to the girls.
Okay.
They're not highlighting.
So we're going downstairs
So,
then?
we have no choice. We've got to go west. The door's not open. We've not leveled up.
Nope. No, we need to talk to the other guy, don't we?
There is no other guy. What other guy?
Did we talk to the guy in the next to the red coat, and I'm can't interact with those guys?
Anything in green is what I can interact with.
No, we've already interacted with that guy. Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
kind of done down here then.
Yeah, until we've learned advanced race theory, we are done with the east.
Okay, so let's go west.
Yeah,
Go
basically.
west.
We still got to find our gun.
Yeah.
Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. That's what you get with 2 different thoughts running through your head.
Yeah, he's completely
Bad.
Yeah, he's not the smartest tool in the shed to begin with.
Oh, hello. We've got some humans. So what's this bench all about? The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting. The lieutenant looks down the street. We can sit on benches after we solved the murder. Let's go. You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Basically, we can chill there if we don't have Kim with us.
Yeah, and that'll help us speed up time.
Hmm.
So we've got a couple of guys looking like they're playing boules.
Yep.
Okay, what have we got here?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
Okay.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I am trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old, I can see that. We're both old. Now, stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Oh, good. Casual sexual harassment. These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. Shouldn't I ask what game it is first? Or, alright, I got this. Ball time!
We'll ask them first.
They're playing marbles.
Oh, we've got a red check here. Hand-eye coordination.
Ooh.
No, you've got this. There's the ball. You're the game. Hand-eye coordination. 72% plus 2 for acting without hesitation.
Yeah, let's try it then.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Red equals bad, Steph.
It's gonna critically fumble again.
Oh my god, how did I hit myself in the face? This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
Oh god.
Mon Dieu, the jolly man exclaims. Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw. There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job, and this was downright embarrassing. Hold on, why did it feel so wrong? Or the throw was terrible and you know it, no need to mock me.
I thought something more spectacular would happen. Try and play it cool.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect tank throw. His tone is full of admiration. How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass? Oh, I assume that if I succeeded the throw, the soldier would have been up my ass.
Yeah, basically they're always going to be on opposite sides of each other.
Yeah. How are you ever going to get there? Oh yeah, perfect throw? Well, I still feel deflated.
I was going to say 3.
Oh. Your guess is as good as mine, officer. Maybe you're just one of those men who's never satisfied with anything, he shrugs. Regardless, what do you need from us?
Do you know about the whirling rags?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't. He shrugs. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. And most of the locals? In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? But you don't have a problem with cops. Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. Oh, yeah, the other thing to consider is that the RCM is effectively a voluntary police force. Apparently the incidents of this, like, war or whatever meant there isn't really any cops. Everyone sort of makes their own rules. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of riff-raff no longer concerns me. This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
You seem to be playing... seems...
You seem to be playing in a creative... It would open up more conversation, possibly.
Possibly. We can try it.
Yes, the man nods. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Was there an earthquake here? Was it made by a sea monster rising from the depths? Who knows?
Do you know what created the crater?
Oh. I do. He nods, straightening his back. Fire from heavy artillery. Ah, okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire. But why? Oh god, going on Ryan Reynolds. But why? Why what?
To have artillery.
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Sounds reasonable.
It does, doesn't it?
It's like saying, to think of it, heavy artillery, it's like if a load of cockroaches took your house, heavy artilleries bring out the fucking bug bombs.
Yeah. Or the flamethrower.
I
enjoy my second house.
No place.
Who are the communards? Wasn't that an 80s like pop group? Don't leave me this way.
Call them what you like, they're just nameless.
They just chose the name to feel special. Did you use artillery fire against them?
Yeah.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly, too valiantly, so valiantly we got licked. He adds, squeezing a boule in his fist. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't, though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the Surzane's cannons simply weren't big enough. It was probably a bit more complicated than that. Ooh, number 3.
No.
They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. This place is the damn beachhead, son, he says, pointing up to the bay. They had to soften the commies up first. The beachhead? Yes, he nods, inspecting you with some disdain. The military-coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. He points to the northeast. Deathblow. Sounds grim.
Yeah.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, he says, while looking down at the soil, we're playing petanque on their mangled corpses.
Nice.
Blood Ground, the other one shakes his head. You got old Rene going there, like he isn't angry enough already. I guess that explains all the war damage.
Mm.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on this city before they stormed it, and it worked too. There's a strange gleam in his eyes. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. A dark shadow runs across his face, and now the Union Socialists are practically running the place. Well, it's your own damn fault, the jolly man marks. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
So there is a faction.
Yeah. You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... He stops mid-sentence and turns to you. What do you think? We got a few.
I'm trying to get through them. This is how it should be sorted. Foreign power cleans up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head and shit. 2.
2? Okay. I'm sorry, it had to be them. He looks down at his boots. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food, and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honourable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even that damn clown Friesel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. This royal failure weighs heavy on him. Instead, all that is just, holy and beautiful in the world is wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere, foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. He sighs. This is what the communists wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the rule of suzerain with.
What exactly is suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? He then slowly nods and says to himself, they've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire. Oh.
No. Unless Stefan wants to overrule.
Do it!
Okay. 2 tokens left.
Oh.
Let's have a look at how we had that. 14 versus 9. It would have meant that we would have needed... Hold on. We would have needed a perfect roll.
Yeah.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon. He catches your glance and nods. This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Rissel I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philippe V before him. Don't you mean Friesel the Fun? You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown, he adds. He turns back to you. But he was our clown. Ours to ridicule and to mourn. There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry. Well, we're done there.
Yeah.
Physical instrument. Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition, even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups. Oh, yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, Coach. Or Coach Physical Instrument? Does that mean you'll call me a maggot and a Nancy boy to motivate me?
Yeah, let's ask it.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No, I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy. Yes, sir. It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears, but when I'm done with you, boy, you'll be a master athlete. Let's do this, coach. I'm with
Wait,
you.
why piss?
Okay. When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that. Let's do this, coach. I'm with you. I reckon we're going to get another fort cabinet. Yay! Behold, world, here walks a sportsman, hands chalked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo athleticus. The human athlete.
Yep.
So, what does Coach Physical Instrument provide us? Okay, so we lose 2 to Encyclopedia, but it only takes 40 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Okay. Let's go try and see if we can waste 40 minutes. It also means I think we just have to go even further west.
We'll do some exploring. There's anything we
Yeah.
can try and find some plastic or oil or something.
Oh, a splatter of bullet holes lines the wall.
Nice.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Jim, look, bullet holes.
Where? He looks around. Point to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
Yeah, why not?
There? He looks to the wall. Those are old. What do you mean old? These bullets were fired during the revolution over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation. Well, what can you tell me about the revolution? Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Yeah, we're getting 5 XP from it.
Yeah, boy. Oh, let's rummage this bin.
Yep. Plastic!
And the ocean's full of plastic. Enormous boules, worthy of a real man. Couldn't even succeed with the small ones.
Do you want to, have we been up it yet? I think we have.
We have. But to go west, we kind of need to go along this way anyway.
More plastic?
Yeah. Oh, did we fail to check on this wall last time, I think? Oh no, conceptualization. Just an ordinary wall, nothing to see here. There is absolutely nothing that stops us just rolling this.
Okay.
You have no clue, it's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling. I've never spoken to Shivers before, that's a new experience. Okay, Rue de Saint Ghislaine, roundabout north. Cape Side Apartments.
Well, the apartments we can't do till tomorrow.
Correct.
So, the other one.
Yeah. Oh, there's this boat, there's this woman over here.
Yeah, did you talk to the woman? I can't remember.
No. Docking reserve a residence of Rue de Saint Ghislaine 33A. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop.
Well, let's talk to the woman then.
This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Oh, shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface, algae. Okay, Joyce Messier. A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her rain green coat.
Raincoat glistens with
Rewind.
droplets.
Yeah.
Scarf tied around her throat. Okay.
Good afternoon, officers. Oh, she speaks.
I'm Joyce.
She extends a hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
You know what? Shake her hand.
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching.
This is the
If I can
boss.
assist the RCM
Yeah.
in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame.
My colleague will take the lead.
Okay, go
in this
Kim.
interview.
No, why should I take the
I
lead?
should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
I'm
Very
a
unusual,
Hobocop.
but I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
I doubt that.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
My eyes are drawn to 0.5.
Can you tell me about the lynch? Well, we'll ask about. I know you're interested in that one. What do you think, Steph?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. I'm thinking it's a 4. But that's going straight to the point. We
Eh.
could ask.
Is this what you want to say? Oh no, is what you want to say, but it's not that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bubs.
What the jury's hat?
Should we go for it?
Okay, can.
A well-kempt yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave, late 40s style. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from cold, her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say, everything is possible. Within reason.
Yeah, so.
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes, a sight of booze precedes you, your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too... I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. These all lead to I'm not getting any money.
Yeah. What's this feeling I never felt before?
Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of gentlefolk either, have you? What shame is there to be felt in front of these dock workers, cops, and hotel clerks? But to belittle yourself in the eyes of Ode and Nil? As I was saying, her voice breaks the silence and suddenly you're back again. Nearby, a seagull pecks at a piece of garbage. If there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Well, that's better than 50.
It's better than nothing. I'm rolling it. Fuck.
Damn it.
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out your mouth. What does is surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first 3. Those are ape speak.
I am scum of the earth. Yeah, why not?
My. She doesn't know what to say. Why do you say that? I'm gunk.
I'm cool.
That's garbage. You're a police officer. I'm the stuff people have under their fingernails. Let's talk about something else, please.
Yep.
Of course. She makes a slight bowing motion.
What can you tell me about the link?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. She falls silent for the moment, contemplating something. Ooh. 10 experience. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers. Oh, shit.
Yep.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. The lieutenant hands her a piece of blue plastic. I'm Lieutenant Kitaragi from Precinct 57. He points to you. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice. How curious. She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you. Why is that, detective? Awkwardness washes over the conversation.
Yeah, we only got one choice.
Yeah, remember when...
Recently suffered from an unusual medical episode. My badge's loss is reduced.
I see. She looks increasingly worried. Are you saying... So you are saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please. Oh, we gotta answer one of the two. It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world, or I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Let's be honest with her. One.
Oh dear, she sighs with confusion, sadness even. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia? I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you'd gain by faking such a condition. As I said, ma'am, the lieutenant interjects. His technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM. New task, Joyce's info on the lynching. Of course, I sympathise, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Okay.
Hang on, she's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. I think that's as best as we're going to get for that role.
Mm.
Oh, yes.
Woo.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favour at her. Insinuate. Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials. I'll be frank with you. She puts down her thermal cup. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible. You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason they're profiting from this trade.
Mm.
The company has tried looking into the matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or, she picks the cup back up. You can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it seems that may be a lost cause. Detective, the lieutenant closes his notebook. A word in private before we continue?
Excuse me for a moment. Yes, Kim.
Yes, Kim.
This is not going to
Oh, we barely heard that. The lieutenant's voice is hushed. Well, how did you hope it would go? Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Really? I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've preyed straight into her hands. He doesn't let it show, but there's a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation, Honda.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
What do you pose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we're on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is we ask her, and then we investigate. Briefly. He adjusts his glasses, but do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just, find my badge. Oh, he nods slowly. That would be fantastic. But do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence. But you could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Let's talk to her then.
Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Well, tell us about this alleged drug trafficking.
Yeah.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Iola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years. Ingredient. Whoa, I had a bit of a lisp on Kim there. Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Say
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Electrochemistry? Shut it.
But
Okay,
it's
so
not all the drugs.
yeah.
All of the drugs.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal? Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pines seems to be well appraised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sell drugs, I mean? We're in logistics. It's our business to know, and no. As far as the company knows it, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. And you want us to investigate?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you won't get everything ever out in the Dock Workers Union. Still, she raises a bony finger, every chain has its weak link.
Okay.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorry?
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they distribute it to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you noticed a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. She gives you a knowing look. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share the company's secrets with you. I mean, we already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
Mm.
The two might even be connected. Or not. Though if you hear evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it. As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done. I think I made my mind up about the smuggle investigation.
Mm.
Yes. Well, we'll take the case, probe the drivers, see what it yields. We need something to do.
Mm.
New task, the jam mystery. We've got a lot of tasks and not many done.
Yeah.
Excellent. She takes a long sip of tea. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. I think we spoke to 2 of them.
Yeah, the racist and the...
Singer.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may have been may be of assistance. Money. She takes another long sip from a seemingly bottomless thermal cup. You're on a boat.
Can you tell me what... Oh, you won't talk about the strike, will she?
Well, everything, she says, right up to, but not including, trade secrets. Well, I feel we're going to end up in the same loop.
Yeah. I have another question.
You're on a boat. Why? Yes, I am. She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelet 19, because that's the type of sloop it is. The word it feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Mm.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name. Okay, how about Cordelet 19? Why? She taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound. Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelet, and its hull is 19 paces long.
Okay.
Mm.
How about... Well, we got an option here. Sleek Fish, X something, or Dolores.
Let's say Dolores.
2.
Ah! That's what happens when you both say something at the same time. Well, Steph,
know.
why
Okay.
Dolores? Does it feel pretty or just like the name?
I like the name for some reason.
That's the one I was going to go with.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name, but thank you for the suggestion. Well, how do you like it? My sloop? I like it a lot. Her lips curl into a wry smile. It's the eel's hips, baby. I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Yeah.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her. I think we have a handle on the boat thing. I think, given the time, we also have a handle on this episode.
Okay.
So, let's wrap this up. What have we done here while we save? We've
Well-
failed to open a door.
Yep.
We failed to throw a ball. And succeeded in the process.
Yeah.
And we're now investigating drug trafficking.
And we've also got 2 trails of thoughts or 3 trails of thoughts now.
4 trails of thoughts. In fact, we're so close to physical instrument and hobo copy. It's going to be funny next episode when they
proc.
Yeah. It'll be good. We can put stuff into the fort cabinet. So yeah. So we also used 1 Steph overroll token, and did it work? Who knows?
I don't know. We'll see.
So yeah, we will be back next time on Roleplaying Notimagames. But
Yeah.
thank you, Dee and Steph. And Dee, take it away.
Oh, if you liked what you saw, you need to do the like, share, subscribe thing, and click the notification bells.
Yeah.
And you have the on the apps and stuff.
Yep.
The podcasts and stuff.
Yep. So yeah, until next week, get on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Don't you ever forget.